Welcome, Turn Pollers, to the Masters episode. Today I will be getting Masters on the podcast, which I did not think I would do last season. This is actually going to be post-recorded, so my audio is actually recorded after I recorded the video. So, yeah, basically how it worked is like a week ago, I realized, oh shoot, there's 7 days left in the season, and I'm only Legendary 1, and I was slacking off if you guys watched that Legendary episode. And then I was going to just like take a break this season and not push the rest, but then I realized that like if I don't, then my battle card is going to be all messed up, and I want to be like one of the first people to get like the maxed out battle card with like 10 plus masters on it, which would just look so cool. And especially it would be just really cool to get masters again. Plus I really like playing ranked in general, so it was actually fun. So yeah, this is my Legendary 2 game, and I edited up a bunch of my other clips, so yeah, you'll be able to see like pretty much my whole journey through Legendary and Masters. And let's see, in this episode, in this draft, we're playing Knockout Flaring Phoenix, and our teammate first picked a Mr. P, which was just really frustrating, especially seeing that it was power 9. So yeah, I was already really just like flustered, and I wanted to exit the game. And then they play Grom Colt, which isn't the best, so I thought we had an option, and then we went Kit Daryl, which is actually a really, really good combo. So yeah, actually, this game ended up not as bad as I thought it was. At first, seeing that pound on Mr. P, I was literally about to disconnect before we even drafted. But yeah, I can't quite remember who they third picked. Okay, they went Frank, which actually played really good in our comp because Daryl has knockback, and Kit can also stun the Frank, making it really easy for us to approach them. So yeah, I was a little concerned about our Mr. P. He didn't actually play the best in the game, but yeah, let's see how we do. Okay, so I think the Kit knew the strategy here. I just wanted to make sure like I was shooting at him. Yeah, Colt's going to open up the walls early, which is going to be a pretty big disadvantage for us. And right here, just trying to sneak up on the Colt, seeing if I can get some early damage, but end up almost going down myself. A nice little sneak up from that Kit, making it really easy for us to win the rest of the game. Kit literally triple kills here all on his own. So yeah, big shout out to this Kit who's actually pretty good. So I now have my super, meaning that once the Kit can jump on me, we can have a really good time rolling in with all that extra healing. Mr. P also has a super, so already looking really good for our team. Now it's just a matter of time before the Kit hops onto my back. Okay, here the Kit goes. I'm just going to roll into the Colt, making it a 2v3. And then from here, literally nothing that a Daryl and Grom can do against us. And yeah, we absolutely demolished the first game. So let's hop into the next one. Okay, this time looking to do the same thing. For some reason, the Kit switches lanes here, but I'm left all alone in the mid. And this is where the Mr. P kind of starts to go downhill. I think he kind of rushed here. I'm not sure if he dies early, but it kind of screwed us over because once that Mr. P dies, it's pretty hard for us to come back. But yeah, Colt's going to come on our right side here. I don't want to roll in because I don't want to risk dying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Mr. P, just basically a pointless death. He's just trying to walk in our bush, then he gets hit by the Grom. And now from here, it's really hard for us to come back, especially since the Kit is on the other side of the map. I do roll in, grab a kill onto the Grom. And actually, I was really close to getting a kill onto the Colt. But yeah, we're in a 2v3 situation here. And the Kit, once again, he kind of sells the game because I feel like if the Kit could have jumped onto my back, we easily could have rolled in and killed both of them. But yeah, from here, I think I just suicided and went into the storm. And yeah, there's no point in charging that Colt super. I was literally, there's nothing I could have done. And yeah, I'm a little bit angry at the Mr. P and Kit. Just kind of a pointless loss there where we easily could have won. But yeah, here the Kit jumps on our back. We're able to just roll in onto the Daryl, on the Grom, and yeah, just get a pretty free kill. Mr. P is actually getting pushed by the Frank, so he does go down here, but I think the Kit knows that he should have jumped on my back last game, and we're going to run like the same strategy. And I got stunned by the Colt, or the Frank, which I completely forgot about. So apparently we did lose this round. I completely spaced on that, which, I mean, both of those games were like really bad, so. And yeah, I'm a little bit angry at the Mr. P here, but I mean, I guess I did sell myself when I could have just like avoided that stun. But yeah, hopefully this game I switch over to the left, so Colt isn't expecting me to come out of the bush. And then Kit is going to be over there. He makes a pretty risky play on the Frank and ends up trading. So it's now a 2v2. But I think I have a really good matchup, especially against the Grom and Colt. I'm just going to roll in, kill the Colt. And it's a 1v1 now. And once I get my super, it's basically impossible for a Grom to beat me. Unless he gets insanely lucky with like a nice gadget shot. Yeah. But as long as I'm not stupid, just wait for my super. I should be able to take this down pretty easily in this 1v1. And yeah, here we go. I kind of wasted my first super, but I did not want to risk it, so I end up using a gadget as well, and I do recharge my super. So yeah, not a terrible round from us, but I want to be more careful, especially since like as long as the cat hops on my back, like there's nothing they can do because we have so much extra damage and healing, and they're literally like a Frank, a Colt, and a Grom, which doesn't do anything. So Kit's gonna hop on my back here, and I think we should be able to just roll in, get the win. I'm just going to play it safe a little bit, but yeah, get nice little, like a double kill, triple kill kind of thing going on, and we end up taking the W. So yeah, this was our Legendary 2 game. We ended up getting that star player, and yeah, Legendary 2 in the bag. This season, rank drops were not good. I didn't get a skin the whole entire season. So yeah, end up with 100 bling there. Yeah, enjoy some of this Dueling Beetles hot some gameplay. Next up, we have Heist Hot Potato, and it is the Bushy modifier. Yeah, for our bans, I think Colette is a good one from J5 here. I end up going with that Chuck ban because I just really don't want to face off against a Chuck or play him, as he's pretty boring and he's kind of risky, like especially if they pick like a Cordelius or a Buzz into, like it's really hard to actually end up winning. And they do leave the Mo open, so I'm going to lock in that Mo first pick. Definitely the best brawler in the game right now. He did get nerfed since this has been recorded, but I still think that Mo is the best brawler in the game. Maybe Kenji, but I definitely think that Mo, he just has so much DPS. They lock in a Clancy and a Colt, which are two very, very strong brawlers. But as long as we don't charge up that Clancy power-up, I mean, there's nothing they can do. Colt, a good one, but easily killable, especially with Mo. Our teammate locks in Jesse, and then J5, he is deciding between the Melody and the Dyna, and I think he ends up going the Dyna here. And they do lock in the Daryl as well. So I think we actually have a pretty even matchup. Daryl, Clancy, Colt is a very, very strong comp. But as long as we don't charge up that Clancy and make him kind of useless, it's going to be a 3v2. And if we can capitalize early, I think that's the best way we'll be able to win this game. I was really concerned coming into this game that we were going to lose because they have a menacing comp. Like, that is a really hard one to get over. But, I mean, as long as we lock in and we get those supers, especially Mo, Jesse super, are going to be super strong. So Looks like I'm gonna try to go mid, charge off a super off of like the Daryl and the Clancy. Yeah, being patient here, we're able to take down that Clancy. Nice pinch with J5. And then one more hit, and we should be able to kill the Colt. He does full tap me, though, so I'm going to have to retreat, heal up. And our Jesse is just going bonkers already, has a super. And he almost has a hypercharge already. And does a really nice super onto the Colt there, getting the kill. And then getting, what was that, like 30% of his high safe. So yeah, a really solid start from us. We already have a 50% lead. Daryl is going to go in. He's not going to be able to deal too much, but the Clancy and the Colt end up destroying our safe. So it's about tied right now. They do have like an 8% lead, but we do have full map control now. As long as I can get super, we super in, and really, really good team play from Dynamite and I. And yeah, really solid game. Other than nice defense in the back there. I was a little concerned we weren't going to be able to pull it out, but yeah, just one more game, more of the same. We should be able to take another W, especially charging up that super with the gadget. It's going to be crucial early in the game for me. And then Jesse as well, just destroying them and getting that turret placed in a good spot. But Dynamite is going to be going Daryl in here, and Daryl's going to get a lot of pressure, so I'm going to have to come back, help play defense a little bit. And yeah, end up taking down the Daryl, which is good. Clancy isn't doing much here on the left side, able to take him down really easily. And then Colt is already on one tap. So yeah, we have all three of us on the high safe already with a Jesse turret. And yeah, we absolutely destroy them this game. Already 20% to 100. And a couple more attacks, and J5 finishes off their high safe. We get the W. And yeah, really, really solid game there. Didn't even let them touch our safe. And we end up getting star player. So yeah, there's that legendary 3 game. We get a ranked star drop here. Which, once again, let's see what we get. Oh, we got 170 bling this time. So yeah, once again, just bling, kind of useless. And yeah, next clip is a Barley one, which was a really quick game as well. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the episode. Finally here we have the last game to Masters. It's going to be played on high safe zone, no modifier this time. And yeah, once again, we're just going to be wanting to go with those pretty easy bans like the Chuck. And I mean, Colette's a really good one here. I think, I can't quite remember who I banned out. I don't know if I did Mo for sure. So yeah, we go Mo, Colt, Chuck bans. They go Mo, Chuck, and then they do that Crow third. They do leave the Colette open, so yeah, they go for Daryl first pick. So yeah, Colette, really good one. especially because Colette is a good Daryl counter. So hopefully our teammate picks up that Colette. I can't quite remember which one does. But yeah, they go Jessie Colette. So that's what it was. Yeah. So the first one didn't have Colette Hypercharge. The second one didn't have Jessie Hypercharge. So they end up splitting the Jessie Colette, which is really, really good. And then for my pick, I don't quite remember the rest of their comp. So let's see who they play. Okay, so they lock in a Rico and a Bo. And because of that, I just go for a Melody because Melody is pretty strong into tanks, charging off her super off them. And then with the Rico and Bo, I should be able to just dash through their mines, get pretty close, and Melody just insane once you get onto their high safe because you can go in circles and just deal so much damage within seconds. So yeah, that's the strategy of this game. I was thinking of maybe going for like an Angelo for defense, maybe an 8-bit to buff up our teammates. But I think Melody having a little bit more of an aggressive option should help out. I think the first game did not go so well here. It was just really hard to charge that for super, and especially since I get outranged by the Rico and the Bo, it's kind of frustrating getting that for super. So yeah, I do get pretty low here. Thankfully I survive. Daryl's on the right side, Rico's in one tap. So we actually have pretty good positioning considering they're all pretty low health. Colette gets a nice super on the high save, gets a shield early, and we're able to charge a bunch of our super off the Daryl here. And it looks like we're just going to let the Jessie deal with him, or I guess I'll let the Colette and Jessie here. There's nothing much I can do, and then I end up going down to a bow mine. So right now, kind of being useless for my team. I'm not doing very much, but I am one hit away from super. So hopefully that'll help me out. And yeah, once I get my super, I dash 3 times on their high save. I'm just providing a lot of pressure to tank for that Jessie turret. And even though I don't get the most damage, that Colette plus the Jessie on the high save absolutely destroys. So being a distraction was probably the best move there. And now Colette has our hypercharge. She finishes off the save pretty quick. And yeah, really solid game. Teammates definitely carried there. And yeah, we only need one more to reach that Masters. But yeah, this time, hopefully I'll be able to charge up some super a little bit earlier in the game. Especially if I can get on that Daryl lane, that's what I want to do right now. Daryl's going to be hiding all the way on the right side, though. So yeah, right now I'm kind of stuck in between like a Bo, Rico. But Colette does give us a lot of pressure, able to get 2 taps, or actually 3 onto the Bo, and then the 4th onto the Rico. So already have my first super. Colette's going to go back to play defense again, and I see a little bit of an opening here, able to 3-tap the Rico, and yeah, now just going to town, already have about 30% off their high safe. I'm going to shield, and I tried to retreat, but I was a little late. I still think it was worth it. We have like a 20% lead right now. Colette and Jessie are still doing a bunch of damage. Yeah, Jessie goes down, but her turret ends up killing the Rico, and then they kind of leave their space open. I'm going to have to use a super to escape there. Yeah, better to have 2 supers and survive than 3 and have to respawn all the way back, give Rico a bunch of pressure. So, yeah, Jessie hitting some nice taps. I'm going to go in on this Rico, and he misses a super on me, and I'm forcing them to play so much defense, plus a Jessie, and that's game over. And yeah, there we go. We actually had a lot better game the second time around. But yeah, definitely teammates got star player there. Jessie absolutely demolished, so shout out to her. Yeah, here's the Masters. We got a legendary star drop along with it. And yeah, we got our 7th Masters in a row. So we have not missed a single season yet. And yeah, we're at 9,050. This was like 2 hours before the season ended, by the way. It was actually crazy. But yeah, here's a legendary star drop. And we get Squeak's hypercharge. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Masters push was pretty tough this time around. I did not get on it early, so had to push within the last like 2 or 3 days. And yeah, thankfully able to get that Masters within like 2 hours of the season ending. I think it ended at like 1 in the morning, and I ended up getting it at like 10 in the evening. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.